Hello guys, welcome back to IITM BS Data Science, your ultimate destination for all things data science. I am your host and I am thrilled to have you join us today. In this video, we are diving into a topic that is crucial for many of you, the Python Online Proctor Programming Exam, or OPP for short. Whether you are gearing up for your first attempt or looking to ace it the second time around, we have got you covered. We will be breaking down the essential information about the OPP, addressing common doubts, and sharing some expert tips to help you perform at your best. We will start with an overview of the exam structure, including the types of question you can expect and the time you will be have to complete them. Next, we will tackle some frequently asked questions and common concerns, from technical requirements to strategies for managing exam stress. And of course, I'll be sharing my top tips and tricks to help you prepare effectively and boost your confidence. By the end of this video, you will have a clear game plan for tackling the Python OPP and getting that much closer to your data science goals. So, if you're ready to unlock your full potential and ace that exam, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way, you don't miss any of our future videos packed with valuable information and resources. Let's dive right in and get started with everything you need to know about the Python OPP. Remember, preparation is the key, and we are here to support you every step of the way. Let's go. So first of all, let's discuss what's OPP. The Online Proctored Programming Exam, commonly referred to as the OPP, is an essential assessment designed to evaluate your proficiency in programming. This exam is a crucial part of many data science and programming courses and is not only limited to Python, but also you will face this in other courses like DB, MS, MLP, PDSA, DDS, etc. The OPP exam is conducted online and is proctored, meaning you will be monitored via webcam and screen sharing software to ensure the integrity of the exam. Now let's discuss the structure of Python Online Proctor exam. It will consist of 4 problems in total. Out of these, you have to attempt at least 2 for it to be considered for grading. Of course, you have to solve all 4 if you can. Now let's discuss each problem in detail. Problem 1 will be based on data types and expression. It will consist of 6 sub-problems which will be of 5 marks each. So the total will be of 30 marks. 6 sub-problems, each dealing with one of below data structure, dealing with basic understanding of each of the data types and applications of it. Problem 2 and 3 will be based on data processing. Each will be of 20 marks each, so it will be a total of 40 marks. Each will have one function to implement which deals with the below data processing concept mentioned above. And last, problem 4 will be based on input-output based problem solving. It will be of 30 marks. This will have only one subproblem where you have to read input from standard input and print the required solution in the standard output. This kind of problem can be anything. The layout of the problem will be same as the graded programming assignments which you are getting every week. The problem statement will be given on the screen. You have to code accordingly. The code needs to pass the required test cases mentioned in the problem. After it passes all the test cases, you can submit. Keep in mind that there is no need to panic if your code is not passing all the test cases, as there will be partial marks for the test cases passed, so you can submit nevertheless. The time limit provided will be 1 hour, so keep that in mind. Now, moving on to our next question, how to appear for the online proctored exam. For this, you will be provided with an email from IITM which will contain 2 of the following links. The first will be a Gmeet link and second will be the online exam. On the day of the exam, you will need to join the Google Meet at least half an hour before your provided time slot for verification purposes. You can either use a mobile phone or laptop, whichever you are comfortable with to join the Google Meet. On your main laptop, you will need to open the main exam link, which will be active at least 1 hour before your provided time slot. This is all about what is OPP and how to attempt it. Now let's further move on to the software and hardware requirements for this. For hardware, you will need a laptop on which you will be giving your exam and a mobile phone on which you will need to join the Google Meet link. If you are giving the exam on a PC, you will also need a webcam and microphone. You will need to position your mobile phone in such a way so that you and your laptop screen is clearly visible to the proctor. For this, you will be needing a smartphone stand. It is not necessary to buy a smartphone stand, but it is convenient as you will be needing for the other examination in the future also. As far as software requirements are concerned, for operating system, the minimum requirement is of Windows 10 or above. You'll also need the Chrome browser, make sure it is updated to the latest version. And the most important of all is the internet connection. Make sure you have a stable internet or broadband connection with a good speed to avoid any mishaps during the exam. These are all the doubts regarding the online proctored examination. Now let's move forward to tips and suggestions which will help solve the online exam. So the first tip I will be giving you is that read the question thoroughly 3 to 4 times at least. Don't panic after seeing the question that I don't know the answer to this question because in actuality IITM doesn't give hard question. The level of the questions is at most average. Read the question thoroughly and interpret what the question is actually asking us to do. My second tip will be using test and option for debugging. It is like trials and errors. After you understand what the question is asking you to do, formulate the basic code which comes to your mind and then improve it through the test and option by debugging according to the test cases provided. And after your code passes all the test cases, finally submit it. My third tip will be that go through all the questions before you start attempting, as most of you will not be able to attempt all the 4 questions. But if you need to only pass the examination, you will have to only attempt 2 questions. So go through all the questions and select the two which you can easily solve. Now, moving forward to the next part of our video, most of you have the doubt of how to start preparing for the examination. For starters, you must have the basic knowledge of Python. If you are following the lectures, start solving and going through the graded programming assignment which are provided every week. The next and most important will be solving the previous year questions. These are the most important for scoring good marks in OPP examinations. You will find the solutions to these questions on many channels in YouTube. I will also provide the link of the previous year question in my description. So you must solve them. Also, solve the mock questions which are provided by the IITM. Lastly, just review all the course material provided and complete practice problems. Keep in mind that time management is crucial for the exam. During the exam, keep an eye on the clock. Allocate your time wisely, ensuring you have enough time to attempt all questions. And don't wait for the last minute to submit your exam. Submit at least 2 to 3 minutes before the exam duration is over to avoid any mishaps. Lastly, it's natural to feel anxious, but try to stay calm. Take deep breaths, and if you encounter a tough problem, move on and come back to it later if the time permits. Summarizing the video, I would like to say that the OPP is designed to assess your understanding and proficiency in programming. With proper preparation and a clear strategy, you can approach the exam with confidence. Remember, it's not just about passing the exam, but truly understanding the material, which will be invaluable in your data science journey. Thank you for joining IITM BS Data Science today. Remember, your exam success is within your reach. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos on exam preparation and more. And until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep aspiring for greatness. If you have any other doubts left, mention in the comment section. I will try to answer as many doubts as possible.